Riverton, Georgia, a small town, a town divided by a stark contrast of wealth and poverty. On one side, sprawling estates with manicured lawns and grand facades, wealth whispered in every shadow, a silent testament to prosperity. On the other, humble homes, modest and unassuming, struggle etched on every porch, a daily battle for survival. This was the world of young James Carter, a boy with big dreams.
Born into poverty, I saw the stark contrast between the haves and the have-nots. I felt the sting of inequality, a constant reminder of our place in society. But I also saw the dignity of hard work, the pride in earning an honest living. I learned the value of compassion, seeing how kindness could bridge divides.
These early lessons would shape his destiny, guiding his every step. Carter's family, though poor, was rich in love and support. His mother, Lillian, a dedicated nurse, instilled in him a deep sense of empathy and care for others. His father, Earl, a hard-working farmer, taught him the importance of perseverance and resilience. Together, they nurtured a spirit of determination and ambition in young James.
Despite the challenges, Carter excelled in school, driven by a thirst for knowledge. He was a bright and curious student, always eager to learn more. He devoured books and dreamed of a better world, one where everyone had a fair chance. A world where opportunity was not dictated by the circumstances of one's birth, but by one's potential. A world he would later dedicate his life to building, striving for equality and justice for all.
Life in rural Georgia was tough. Carter worked alongside his family in the fields. He learned the meaning of sweat and toil, but he never lost sight of his aspirations. Education became his ladder to a brighter future.
After graduating high school, I pursued my academic dreams. I excelled at the Naval Academy, showcasing my intelligence and leadership qualities. I served my country with honor as a naval officer, further honing my skills and discipline.
The Navy broadened Carter's horizons. He witnessed the world beyond Riverton. He saw poverty and injustice in distant lands. These experiences deepened his commitment to social justice and equality. Through it all, Carter held on to his values: honesty, integrity, fairness. These principles were his compass, guiding him through the challenges and triumphs that lay ahead. Tragedy struck when Carter's father passed away, leaving a void in his life. He returned to Georgia, taking over the family's peanut farm, a responsibility he took seriously. But his heart yearned for something more, something beyond the fields and the farm. He felt a call to serve, to make a difference in the lives of others, to be a force for positive change.
In 1962, I entered the world of politics, driven by a desire to serve my community. I ran for the Georgia State Senate, championing the rights of all Georgians regardless of their background. My message resonated with the people who were eager for change and new leadership. They saw in me a leader who understood their struggles and shared their dreams, someone they could trust.
Carter's victory marked the beginning of an extraordinary journey, one filled with challenges and triumphs. He quickly gained a reputation for his honesty and integrity, qualities that set him apart. He fought tirelessly for civil rights, education reform, and economic opportunity, never wavering in his commitment. He was a voice for the voiceless, always standing up for those who couldn't stand up for themselves, a champion for the common man, dedicated to improving their lives.
His unwavering commitment to his principles earned him both admiration and opposition, but he remained steadfast. But Carter refused to be deterred. He believed in the power of dialogue, in building bridges instead of walls, in finding common ground. He was determined to create a more just and equitable society for all, a vision he pursued with relentless passion.
In 1970, Carter set his sights on the Georgia governor's mansion, a goal that would require immense dedication and effort. He campaigned tirelessly, connecting with voters from all walks of life, ensuring that every voice was heard and every concern was addressed. His message of hope and progress resonated across the state, inspiring countless individuals to believe in a brighter future.
My victory was a watershed moment, a turning point that signaled a new era for Georgia. I became Georgia's 76th governor, a testament to my unwavering determination and the support of the people. As governor, I continued my fight for equality and justice, championing progressive policies that aim to uplift every citizen.
He reformed the state's prison system, expanded educational opportunities, and improved healthcare access for the poor, making significant strides in social reform. His administration was marked by its commitment to transparency and accountability, setting a new standard for governance. He governed with the same honesty and integrity that he had always lived by, earning the trust and respect of his constituents.
However, Carter's ambitions extended beyond the borders of Georgia, as he sought to make a broader impact. He believed in the power of America to be a force for good in the world, a beacon of hope and progress. He envisioned a nation that lived up to its ideals of freedom, justice, and opportunity for all, striving to create a better future for every citizen.
Hey everyone, today I want to share an incredible story that'll light a fire in you. It's about a man named James Carter, a true symbol of resilience and determination. James was born into a world that many would label as disadvantaged. Raised in a rundown neighborhood, life wasn't easy. His mother, a single parent, worked multiple jobs just to keep the lights on and food on the table. She was the glue holding everything together. Despite her exhaustion, she never let her son miss a single day of school. From a young age, James learned the value of hard work. He saw his mother toil day and night, and he vowed to make her sacrifices worth it. She instilled in him a love for learning, a belief that education was the key to unlocking a brighter future. James took that message to heart. He was often the first to arrive at school and the last to leave. His teachers noticed his hunger for knowledge and his unwavering determination. They became his mentors, guiding him, encouraging him, and sometimes, when he needed it the most, giving him that extra push. But life kept throwing curveballs, financial struggles, peer pressure, and moments of self-doubt. Yet James kept his eyes on the prize. He studied harder, worked longer, and dreamed bigger. He knew that every step he took was one step closer to breaking the chains of poverty. Fast forward to high school graduation. James not only graduated with honors, but also received a full scholarship to a prestigious university. Imagine the pride and joy his mother felt seeing her son walk across that stage, knowing all their sacrifices had paved the way for this moment. At university, James continued to shine. He majored in engineering, a field he had always been passionate about. Late nights in the library, countless projects and internships. Every experience was a building block towards his ultimate goal. After years of dedication and hard work, James graduated at the top of his class. He landed a job at a leading tech company and quickly rose through the ranks. But his journey didn't stop there. James believed in giving back. He started a scholarship fund for students from low-income families, ensuring they too had a shot at a brighter future. James Carter's story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the impact of a mother's unwavering belief in her child. It's a reminder that no matter where you start, your dreams are valid, and with hard work, they are achievable. So, if you're ever feeling defeated, remember James Carter. Remember that your current situation doesn't define your future. Rise above, keep pushing, and never stop dreaming. Thanks for watching, and stay inspired.
If you're a student feeling overwhelmed, let James' story light your path. James grew up in a small town where every day was a challenge. After a long day helping his mom, he'd study by candlelight, determined to excel in school. His teachers saw a spark in him and pushed him to dream big. But without money, college seemed like a distant dream. Did he give up? No way. James applied for every scholarship he could find. He faced rejection after rejection, but he kept pushing forward. His hard work paid off. James secured enough funding to attend Riverton Community College. His story is a testament to the power of determination and resilience. Remember, no matter how tough things get, there's always a way forward. Just like James, you can beat the odds and achieve your dreams.
If you think achieving your dreams is impossible, think again. Here's how James made it happen. James grew up in a small town with big dreams. Every day he'd help his mum with chores, then hit the books by candlelight. No electricity, no problem. James was determined to excel. His teachers saw his potential and encouraged him to aim high. But college? It seemed like a distant dream without the money to pay for it. James didn't let that stop him. He applied for every scholarship he could find. It wasn't easy, but giving up was never an option. And guess what? His hard work paid off. James secured enough funding to attend Riverton Community College. Now he's on his way to a brighter future. So if you think the odds are against you, remember, James, with determination and grit, you can beat the odds too.
Hey there, students. Today I want to share an incredible story about a guy named James. His journey from humble beginnings to becoming a successful lawyer is nothing short of inspiring. James's story is a testament to the power of perseverance and determination. He faced numerous challenges, but never let them deter him from his goals. James beat the odds to become a lawyer, and his journey is nothing short of inspiring. His path was filled with obstacles, but he navigated them with unwavering resolve. Growing up, James wasn't your typical student. He came from a background that many would consider disadvantaged, but he never let that define him. He excelled academically, but his circumstances were tough. His family struggled financially and resources were scarce. Imagine studying by candlelight after a long day of helping your mum with household chores. That was James's reality. Despite these challenges, he remained focused on his studies. His teachers saw his potential and pushed him to aim high. They provided the encouragement and support he needed to keep going. But aiming high without financial resources seemed almost impossible. The cost of education was a significant barrier. Still, James wasn't about to let his circumstances define his future. He was determined to find a way to achieve his dreams. James applied for every scholarship he could find. He spent countless hours researching financial aid options and writing applications. His hard work paid off. He secured enough funding to attend Riverton Community College, a significant milestone in his journey. He secured enough funding to attend Riverton Community College. This was a huge step forward, but it was just the beginning of his journey, but the journey didn't get easier from there. College brought its own set of challenges, both academic and financial. James worked multiple part-time jobs to support himself. He balanced his studies with work, often sacrificing sleep to keep up with his responsibilities. Some nights he only got a few hours of sleep. The exhaustion was real, but so was his determination. Can you imagine juggling that kind of schedule? It was incredibly demanding, but James never let it break his spirit. Yet, James never wavered in his determination. He faced each obstacle head-on, always finding a way to push through. He had a burning desire to give back to his community. This desire fueled his efforts and kept him motivated, even during the toughest times. That kept him going through the tough times. Helping others and making a difference became his driving force. Fast forward to graduation day. James graduated with honors. It was a proud moment, not just for him, but for everyone who supported him along the way. And he didn't stop there. James knew that his journey was far from over. He had bigger dreams to chase. He went on to earn a law degree, focusing on public service and human rights. His passion for helping others guided his career choices. James's story is a powerful reminder that no matter how hard things get, determination and hard work can lead you to achieve your dreams. His journey is an inspiration to us all. So if you're a student facing challenges, remember James. Remember his journey and let it inspire you to keep pushing forward. Remember his journey and let it inspire you to keep pushing forward. Thanks for listening. Stay inspired, stay determined, and never stop believing in your potential. Stay inspired, stay determined, and never stop believing in your potential. Your journey, like James's, can lead to incredible achievements if you stay focused and resilient.
If your dreams seem out of reach, you're in good company. Meet James, who turned his vision into reality and revolutionized Riverton. After law school, James returned to Riverton, driven by a mission to uplift his community. He founded a non-profit providing legal help to low-income families, stood up against unjust housing policies, and fought for better education and healthcare access. His integrity and compassion quickly earned him a reputation as a community champion. But James didn't stop there. Fueled by a desire for broader change, he entered politics. His first city council campaign was a grassroots effort, run on a shoestring budget. Friends and volunteers rallied around his vision, believing in his message of hope and integrity. Despite facing well-funded opponents, James's authenticity struck a chord with voters. And guess what? He won in a landslide. James's journey is a testament to the power of dedication, community, and staying true to one's values. So, what's your next move? Be inspired by James, and remember, change starts with you.
Why does public service matter? Why should one dedicate themselves to their community? Well, the career of James, a true public servant, provides a compelling answer. James began his journey in the heart of his hometown, serving as a city councilman. Here, he showed an unwavering dedication to the underprivileged. James didn't just talk the talk, he walked the walk, using his position to push through policies that fundamentally improved the lives of his constituents. First on his agenda was public housing. James fought tirelessly to ensure that every citizen had access to safe, affordable housing. His policies transformed the cityscape, replacing dilapidated buildings with clean, comfortable homes. But James didn't stop there. He turned his attention to the city schools, advocating for increased funding. He believed in the power of education to change lives, and he put his beliefs into action. The result? Schools equipped with better resources, teachers with better pay, and students with a better chance at success. James also recognized the importance of employment in breaking the cycle of poverty. He introduced job training programs that equipped citizens with the skills they needed to secure stable, well-paying jobs. His success at the local level didn't go unnoticed. James was soon making a run for the state legislature. His campaign was driven by the same commitment to public service that marked his tenure as a city councilman. As a state legislator, James continued to champion the causes he believed in. He worked to extend his housing, education, and job training initiatives to the entire state. His policies were transformative, leading to an improved quality of life for countless residents. James's career is a testament to the power of public service. He started as a city councilman, fighting for those who couldn't fight for themselves. He ended up as a state legislator, using his influence to bring about statewide change. His policies had a profound impact, improving housing, education, and employment opportunities for the underprivileged. James's dedication to his community wasn't just about making a name for himself. It was about making a difference. In the grand scheme of things, James's career serves as a shining example of why public service matters. It's about more than just holding an office. It's about using that office to effect meaningful, lasting change. For James, public service was never about the title. It was always about the people. And that, truly, is the essence of dedication to community.
Could a man of humble beginnings, a man who walked the red clay roads of rural Georgia, rise to the highest office in the land, becoming the President of the United States? Picture a young boy, James Carter, born in the heart of the South in Plains, Georgia, in the early 1920s. His home was a simple farmhouse, his family, hard-working peanut farmers. He was a diligent student, a hard worker, and a compassionate soul who learned the value of honesty, integrity, and community from his parents. Fast forward a few years, James Carter, the diligent student, had blossomed into a brilliant scholar. He graduated from the United States Naval Academy with a degree in engineering. His commitment to serving his country was unwavering, and he was ready to dedicate his life to the Navy. But fate had other plans. The sudden death of his father brought him back to Plains, where he took over the family's peanut farm. From the Navy's advanced vessels to the dusty peanut fields, it was a stark contrast. But James Carter was not a man to back down from challenges. He threw himself into his work, turning the struggling family business into a successful enterprise. It was during these years, working the land, interacting with his fellow farmers, that Carter became acutely aware of the challenges and issues facing rural communities. He decided to run for office, believing that he could make a difference. He faced many setbacks, but he persevered, eventually becoming a state senator and then the governor of Georgia. The presidential campaign was grueling, with James facing skepticism and attacks from those who believed a man with his background could never lead the country. Yet, his message of unity, his detailed policy proposals, and his track record of tangible results won over voters.
On election night, the nation watched in awe as James Carter, the man who had risen from poverty to become a beacon of hope, was elected President of the United States. It was a victory that echoed across the rolling plains and the towering skyscrapers, a victory that proved that anyone, regardless of their background, could rise to the highest heights. From a humble farmer to a naval officer, from a state senator to the president, James Carter's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, determination, and belief in one's abilities. A man of humble beginnings had not just dreamt of a better world. He had rolled up his sleeves, worked hard, and made it happen. His story serves as an inspiration, a reminder that with grit and perseverance, any obstacle can be overcome, any height can be reached. And so, the boy from Plains, Georgia, who walked the red clay roads, who worked the peanut fields under the hot sun, became the leader of the free world. His journey is a testament to the fact that in America, anything is possible, and a humble beginning can lead to an extraordinary destiny.